This is a zapper, and if you found your way to OrgoniseAfrica.com, you probably heard about it before. But today I want to tell you the whole story, where it came from, what it does, and how to work with it. The zapper sends a direct pulsed current into your body. A direct current is a current that does not change polarity other than your household electricity. Basically, the electronics of the zapper switches the current on and off, and that creates a pulse. This in turn creates a negative ionization of your body, which is an environment that parasites, harmful bacteria and viruses do not thrive in. It actually disrupts their internal cellular biology by weakening their membrane and disturbing the ion channels that have to do with the energy distribution inside the cell. This negative ionization is similar to what happens when you walk barefoot or when you are on a grounding mat. Recently, studies had been conducted with weak electric current that showed promising results regarding cancer, and that points in the same direction as our experience. The zapper concept was originally popularized by Dr. Hulda Clark, a microbiologist, and further developed by Don Croft, who introduced orgonite and other bioenergetic healing aspects into the zapper, which makes our zapper now very different from all others. In the founding years of Orgonise Africa from 2002 to 2006, I was in very close contact with Don Croft. Among other things, we traveled to Uganda together, where we visited Dr. Kayiva and Bishop Abiyarama, the then president of the Uganda AIDS Commission, and had a lot of positive feedback on the zappers by doctors who were using them in Uganda. Don actually allowed me to essentially copy his Terminator 2, and that is what became our Orgone Zapper standard. Unfortunately, Don passed away a few years ago and is not making the Terminator 2 anymore, so the Orgone Zapper standard is essentially the only Terminator style zapper available on the market. So beyond the original Hulda Clark concept, Don's and Brian's contribution adds the following things to zapping. The orgonite, known for its ability to convert stagnant energy into positive orgone energy or life energy. The Mobius coil, which is creating a scalar electromagnetic field. The amethyst and garnet, who are wound into the circuitry, thereby activating their healing frequencies even more, and a neodymium magnet, which helps to push the energy even deeper into the body. So what this means is that we have the principle of toxin and parasite elimination on one hand, and we have the concept of restoration and regeneration on the other hand. We make our Orgone Zappers in two versions, the standard with copper electrodes and the El Silverado with silver electrodes. Copper has a warm, friendly energy and is a very good conductor, so that is basically our standard edition. And silver is known as a natural antibiotic and has been used for healing and preservation of perishable goods for thousands of years. People have been dropping silver coins into their milk in order to prevent it from going off. And even today in hospitals you get silver woven fabric as a poultice for septic wounds. So the Silverado is using 0.999 grade fine silver. The discs are made by a jeweler for us, so that adds a lot to the healing quality. By zapping with pure silver electrodes, you also actually absorb small traces of silver into your bloodstream, which has the effect of colloidal silver. Colloidal silver can also be made with our colloidal silver kit, which can be attached to all of our zappers. All you need to do is put the electrodes in a glass of clean distilled or filtered water, and you get your colloidal silver for immediate consumption at home. One thing that you should be aware, however, is that silver does oxidize and it can cause black spots on your skin, which disappear after a while. They are harmless, but if you don't like that, then we would recommend that you stick with the copper. Daily use is simple. Wear it for 30 minutes or longer on your foot, leg or upper arm, or wherever it feels comfortable for you. There is no upper limit for your usage. You can use it as long as you like, especially if you have any concrete infection. It is recommended to wear it overnight. The electrodes will change color over time. This is a result of your body clearing its toxins and infections, and is nothing to worry about. So don't obsess about cleaning them. Only when they get very dark, I recommend that you use a bit of lemon water to try and clean them, or in extreme cases you can use metal polish, but then you have to get off the residue of that metal polish with a damp cloth. Some people have been wrapping them in wet tissue, which is a recommendation that comes from the Hulda Clark community and their handheld copper electrodes. This is not applicable to our zapper and would actually damage it, so don't do that, please. I have been asked how long the batteries last. That depends obviously on the quality of the battery. The expensive alkaline ones will last you 3 to 4 weeks at least of daily use. The cheaper ones may only last 10 days or 2 weeks. There are rechargeable options available, and that is actually highly recommended. Our zappers come with a lifelong guarantee. After 1 year you have to pay for the shipping, but we will repair or replace any zapper forever. One more thing, the little port on the side is there for the colloidal silver maker, but also we have Orgonite mini ones, which is a whole story of its own, about which I will make another video. The zapper has been part of my life for many decades. It is robust, easy to wear and simple. I consider it as essential as brushing my teeth. I take it on all my trips, and I find that it helps against malaria, against any sort of inconveniences that you might encounter also on travels, and I wouldn't want to miss it. I think everybody should have it as a basic defense line against disease. It goes back to a lineage of research and experimentation that goes deeper than most people realize. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments or contact us directly via our website. Please like our channel and visit our website.